Sup, undefined insane man here, back at it again with another art showcase, because I can't do it anywhere else, because every other social media platform is garbage. And the only other option I thought of was Twitter. And we all know about Twitter. We all know the horrid reality of Twitter. And no, I will not call it the Infernal Letter. So let's dive in, shall we?
I have before me another entire drawing book that I've been doodling on for the past, I don't remember, maybe like 6 months, maybe 7, who knows. Either way, I'm going into this mostly blind. A couple of the end pages I'm pretty aware because they're very recent. So let's dive in. Alright, not even a minute in and we've already found a skeleton. This was just something fun me and my brother did. I'm not going to really talk about it that much, except for the fact that we have our second skeleton of the day. Another instance of Wayne using barely anything of the page. We have a Waluigi, a bug, and villager news. Today in the news, whole lot of nothing. This page is kind of filled with like sketch ideas because we had to do something with like the color wheel, and I'm like, steering wheel because pirate, or person with feather hat because pirate. I did do that one, and I'm gonna be honest, didn't do it great. If I find it, I might show it, might not. Then up here, we have a ship. I'm not sure what I was planning to do with it. I'm gonna be honest, I think I just did that so I can draw a ship, and you know what? That's one of my better ships. Better ship. Also, at the time of getting to this page, I discovered that Mennonite's Revenge won a Grammy. So I drew this. I'm very proud of it. He won a Grammy. Congratulations. Keeping with that Kirby hype train, we got Kirby. We got Kirby, and not Kirby, and Kirby, and Kerr. We also have the workings of a soon-to-be character that we may see later on. Who knows? Keep this idea in mind. Cute little Nightman. You know, as I go through this, it's kind of looking through a retrospective of last year. Because last year I started replaying Super Paper Mario. Good game, good game. Haven't finished it though, so once again, shh, no spoiling. That was an attempt to draw O-Chunks, an attempt to draw my arch nemesis Horatio. That's a 3 on the skeleton counter, by the way. Oh wait, 4. That's 4 on the skeleton counter, because that was my second attempt. And as you can see, I was not very happy with it. Keeping with the Sea of Thieves hype train, we have an attempt to draw the servant, which just looked like I drew like a dictator. Not gonna dwell on that. And then the first brewings of me drawing the Reaper outfit. And you're gonna see I got fucking cracked on this one. I am so proud of this. Also, still working the past design. Now here we are, arguably the magnum opus of this entire thing. We have the Reaper page. While I do not agree with the Reaper's prerogatives, I cannot deny their drip. This was not me. That was a friend that added this comment. Shout out to... I don't remember his YouTube name. He'll say something. Maybe, maybe not. You may never know. So I think... Where did it start? It started with this one. Yeah, Wait, no, I wrote numbers. Thank you, me. I didn't even see that. So, it started with this one, apparently. No, that can't be right. Give me a minute while I figure out my own thought process. One personal negotiation later. Okay, it turns out I was right. It is in the order. Because as you can see, first, I was starting to manipulate the hood and whatnot, and I kept doing this curve. When if you look at the actual outfit, it does not do that curve. It actually... Well, and then we go to the second iteration, where this one is way more bulky. Head is way too big for his body. Mostly because the hood takes up most of it. Plus, mask too small. It's just like floating in the hood, as you can see. And then we finally get to the piece de resistance, the creme de la creme. I finally figured out how hoods worked. cloth works and it doesn't just point. That's for the dubious creature. We will get to the dubious creature eventually. One day we'll get to him. So yeah, he looks very comfy. He's very comfy in his Reaper pajamas. Then I made the mask, which my friend confused with MF Doom. I love MF Doom. I loved when he found Slender Man in his refrigerator. And then we have a... That's number 5 for our skeleton tally. Here's an attempt at a guard chomp that didn't go well. And anatomy. Ooh. Apparently I'm really good at it. Apple. Here's like a little Sea of Thieves doodle of guy in a rowboat. Well, I was starting to do like me in the rowboat, but then I lost motivation, and then I realized that is not a good... Well, I tried to make it look like Crook's Hollow, but at this point, I think only me would know that, because I made it. I also have a pretty good drawing of the Veil, the Legend of the Veil. Pretty good. And here's a not-so-good rendition of the Ferryman from Sea of Thieves. Yeah. I leaned too hard into the corpse look. So it was at this point that I decided, oh, I should make an entire page dedicated to, like, YouTuber symbols. So we got B-Mask, pretty good, Slimsicle, but then I gave up, and I made Captain America getting jumped by a mouse, Clank as a microwave, realistic Pac-Man, Swiper meets a dragon. You gotta have a knight to defeat the dragon. Yeah, this is an addition of the Chaos Pages entry. Now this one, at first sight, may seem like, oh, it's just Flameheart. Add that to the tally. That's number 6 now. It's so many that it's off of one hand, and I can't do the other because that's holding the camera. I'm getting sidetracked. This is not Flameheart. Well, technically it is, but not entirely. This is supposed to be Flameheart with a Megazord body. Because my main joke I was going to make in a video was, oh, we've had Flameheart as a head for so long, and now that his big, powerful resurrection is coming, and the orbs saying they are turning into a new form, what if the orbs each turn into a piece of the Megazord, and together, rising from the ocean, they come together, and then Flameheart's skull comes from the sky, and go, Flameheart Rangers. But then I was like, I cannot draw this, and so I made a Photoshop file instead, and then... By then, they announced the ship. The Burning Blade was coming, and I'm like, ah, crap, the joke's dead. So yeah, I'm not salty. You are. Okay, I've lost tally. I've lost track. I can't count anymore. Now this is when I started leaning into the knights. We had our main 2. We had Scribe and Macaw. Macaw? That's the name? I could do better than that. His name is Hawk now. This page didn't go very far. I just added this like little campfire with them sitting by it. And then I once again ran out of steam. I really need to like kick my butt in gear and make a drawing a real hobby over video games. Because Sea of Thieves is consuming my life. Holy shit, we found DB Cooper. Some more anatomy practice. We're no strangers. Here's some more fish people. And we have majestic sea person. Part of my own, like, OC story thing that I might tell one day. I'm not sure. We'll see if there's interest in this. I have 2 stories that are related to these many drawings that will involve some stuff. Let's continue. A perfect reflection of my mood most days. Oh, crap. It is now that I realize I have looked at these art books in the wrong order. Because this guy has a couple before sketches that I need to go over. In fact, I should probably, you know what, I'll probably do a video about my own story stuff. Because this guy, I have very big interest talking about. the conditions I have to live in. Ah, the other half of the fish person story. Character-wise, meet... Well, I haven't gotten their names. Kinda not really. My main... Okay, let me gather my thoughts real quick. Okay, these two characters are not as well developed as the fish person, but have a very well-defined story. This man, who we will call Jock, was an upper-class aristocrat, living amongst the high life until people accused him of crime and treachery, and he was kicked from his cushy living, being forced to live with John. John is a placeholder name. John is a rough, seafaring man who has no real care for Jock's swagger or stride, and takes great pleasure in breaking Jock's confidence. These two will be very, very hateful friends with a very easy life until they meet a fishy friend. John's design would later be scrapped and turned into Ace, my piratey persona. Most of this guy's look comes from my Sea of Thieves character, and yes, this is just an excuse for my Sea of Thieves character to be a character outside of Sea of Thieves. Also, there's this guy, who may be important. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I showed the Gold Herder drawing a while back in the very first drawing video. But I want to do stuff with him, because I really like these swords, and I really like him. Next page. Here we have the profile art. Currently, my YouTube profile picture. I'm gonna say I'm pretty proud of this. Though granted, I should probably do something about my facial hair. It's a problem. Might shave it, see if it grows back better. As you can see, the fish person is a constant in my art. Next, he watches Bird. It's Funny Vsauce Man. And Thrin. And that seems to be it for now. Just in time, as I've almost run out of camera space. So, join me next time when I either do something original or show off more of my art. Thank you, and good night. I gotta go shave.